I got to go up to the top. All right, here we go. Now, I started this some time ago, this thread. Back in 2023, it says here. So this has been up for running for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, where I recommend books like the Dresden Files, Daru, Robert Heinlein, Starship Troopers, George R. Stewart. This is a great book, Earth Abides, The Forever War, Joe Hadelman. This is stuff I read when I was growing up or in high school, college, whatever, when I was in the Army. Footfall. This is a great book. Larry Niven and Jerry Pournelle. It's an alien invasion book, but it's really well done. Carl Sagan's Contact, the Hammer Slammer series. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, from which the movie Blade Runner was the initial inspiration for the movie Blade Runner came from this book. Area X. If you haven't read Area X, it's also a great book. The movie Annihilation with Natalie Portman was based on this book. Okay, then I actually got to, this is a young adult series. I found this in the young adult section once. But this is actually pretty good. This Jay Kristoff, the Nevernight series. And James Blish, Cities in Flight, Isaac Asimov, Killers of the Flower Moon, Roger Zelazny, the Amber series, Nine Princes in Amber, Fred Saberhagen, A Complete Book of Swords, Ethel the Aardvark Goes Quantity Surveying. Okay, that was a joke, right? And but if you go down the list on my Discord, Ender's Game, Dante's Inferno, Lovecraft at the Mountains of Madness. That was the first Lovecraft story I ever read. The Dune series, Buckaroo Banzai. This is a good book too. Piers Anthony, the Incarnations of Immortality series, Brave New World. I didn't put 1984 on here, but I probably should have. But anyway, I put this one up for my friend Jenny. I have a friend Jenny who was a friend of my wife Tracy. The first time Jenny broke her foot up someone's ass, I put that up for her. But Kurt Vonnegut, Philip K. Dick, you can see the authors that are on here, right? Okay, so this is the stuff, Harlan Ellison. This is the stuff that we used to read in high school. This is the stuff we used to talk about, me and my geek buddies. Even though I played on a football team and had a girlfriend, I still had geek friends back then. The great authors like Asimov, Heinlein, Arthur C. Clarke, Ursula K. Le Guin, Philip K. Dick, And we read the classics, Macbeth, Hamlet, The Canterbury Tales, Paradise Lost, like I said, Dante's Inferno, all that stuff. That's what I grew up on. That's what I've tried to, Fahrenheit 451. I gave a copy of that book to my son Techno and said he should read it. Now, this is what I'm about to type in here is the latest book that has set the literary world on fire. There are people on the internet talking about this book as if it were Great Expectations or Paradise Lost. I mean, they're talking about this thing as if it were, the Game of Thrones series or something like that. I am not making this shit up. Okay? I am not making this shit. I wish I was. I wish I was making this up. Morning Glory Milking Farm. I could not believe this, man. This is a young adult title. There are people on the internet that have made TikTok videos and everything else. Oh, I stayed up all night reading Morning Glory Milking Farm. And they're talking about how great the book is and all this stuff.
That's right, the Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I have been reading Morning Glory Milking Farm since last night, and I'm obsessed.
This was a good time. It did not disappoint.
If this book is trash, then I am a fucking raccoon. Give me all of the garbage.
Get your eyeballs on this, because it is so good.
The story, I haven't read it. I don't want to read it. I'm not going to buy it. But the basic story is that this broad here, whoever she is, needs money. They live in a fantasy realm, of course. She takes a job at the Morning Glory Farm as a milker. Guess what it is she has to milk?
Ew!
A monster bait romance. Are you kidding me, man? This... And they'd probably find this book in the library at every middle school in the fucking country, before it's over. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. What happened? What happened? Somebody explain it to me.
Here, so I will talk to you a little bit later, dude. I gotta go check on some stuff.
Did I gross you out? Is that what it was?
No, I got some hot water heating and I gotta go deal with it.
Alright. From the iRobot series, which used at one time was actually taught, was required reading. When I went to college, it was on the required reading list. The Robot Novels by Isaac Asimov. From the Robot Novels to the Morning Glory Milking Farm. I just don't understand. Somebody make it make sense.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?